open source. Guys, I have a little cold, but I wasn't gonna give up because I love y'all and I'm still gonna show out, so bear with me. I hope everyone is doing amazing, and I'm Amanda, and thanks to each and everyone who brought me this far. I appreciate every single one of you. Just know it's love and light, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I try to do mine in a relatable way where it can help others out there who are in need. I strive to be different. So my first card is Ashes and Bottom. Ashes. So I'm thinking this is not ruined. This is declared ground. Nothing else can grow from here. So maybe you had hit a rock bottom. But look at that. You see what the card said? Ashes and bottom, and it said you can't grow from here. So maybe you were stuck. And let's see, this is the fair place. It's solid, knowable. From here there's examine walls, digging. So maybe you fell down and you wasn't able to grow, so you had to build yourself back up so you could start growing. So see, excuse me, I see this. So you're trying to grow back yourself. Echo chamber, you created the voices that agree with you. You are alone, shouting with yourself. So you are self-reflecting. You have been through a period. I'm taking it as you have been through a period of self-reflection, and some are going through the period of reflection. So maybe you're trying to grow because maybe you felt depleted. Maybe possibly could be a relationship, friendship. We don't get there yet. We'll see. You poured from an empty vessel. Not even the echo of generosity is. So you was giving more to this relationship from than what you was getting in return. The leak, the problem isn't the drip, it's not growing, it's a dark pit with space of mind. So you was being depleted because you was giving to an energy vampire that was taking more from you, because you are a nurturing person, maybe very empathic, maybe an empath, and you give more to this parasite that took from you. They didn't take your light, they convinced you it was your duty to hold the lamp for them. So this person was feeding off of you. So you had an energy vampire, so they pretty much drained you. So you had to build up yourself. This person was wearing a filter, they was wearing a mask. You're not comparing yourself to others, you're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlighted reel. So this person wanted to make you seem some other way, or they seem some other way. I'm taking that them because they was wearing a filter. From what I see, this person tried to you can see the word, I don't know if it's the toxicity you ignore is those you're choosing to swallow. So maybe this person was trying to deplete you with their toxic energy. They was trying to dominate you with that snake. Maybe this person was a player. They had you dominated at one point, and this person was telling lies. Foundation is a fiction. So this person had you in an illusion. Stability is in a heart. It will collapse under its own weight. So this person was trying to collapse you. So that's why they tried to dominate you, so they could have you dominated. You thought you were the actor. You were the prop. Wrestling line written for a fool. So this person wanted to take you for a fool pretty much. Or in their mind, they thought they had you for a fool. False idol. So maybe you put this person on a pedestal when they didn't put you at none. So it wasn't solid, it wasn't equal. You built an altar, you carved the god, you divined the failure, the worship, the circle with no exit. So this person had you bounded because you put them on such high, or maybe this could be someone worshiping a false god. I'm gonna take it both ways too, but this look like you put them on a pedestal. From what I'm saying, see the nose, they called it love, it was a leash. So this person had you on a leash at one point, but you had to remove away because this person had you stagnant, like a stagnant water. Safety becomes a pond, comfort becomes a lid, no just warm standing there. So this person was trying to put you to an ending. That's why they had to keep you stagnant, so you could be in that stagnant energy where you wouldn't been able to move. But you or someone was having flashbacks. Something came to you. The past is not past, it's silent flame projection. So this person was projecting on your energy. It's not your skull, and someone holds the remote. So this person was pretty much holding you down, but maybe you saw the light, you figured out something wasn't right. betrayal. So this person betrayed you in so many ways. They stole from you. The knife wasn't in your back, it wasn't in your hand, you was holding it. So you let this person in. We all been there, we all did that. We gave them more than they deserve. So this person took it as a key to open up and move within hive mind. So this person had a very negative mind. Your original thoughts was price of admission, so you invited them in. You pay rent to live in someone else's dream. So this person was taking your energy and using it as their own data. You are not a person, you are a constellation of harvestable points, an anatomy of a round arrow. So this person was harvesting your energy. So this person was a real energy vampire. Maybe they was training. Maybe they was training you by projecting on you, try to put you in this energy, try to say stuff that you're not doing because they're trying to project it onto you. They are not fighting you. They're fighting a monster in their mirror, and you happen to stand in the front of it. So this person was projecting their energy onto you. They was trying to put you in an unstable energy. So that's why they wanted to leave a scar on you. I saw that card. It will not disappear. It becomes a map, a reminder what split you open and that you close. So you had to heal yourself in order to close that scar. So some healed and some are just healing. So let's see. Depth. So maybe this person was trying to drain you spiritually. The interest compounds in silence. You're not spending money, you're pawning tomorrow's choices. So you know, we all make choices to be in relationships. Sometimes we fall in love and we don't see what's going on until it pops up in our face. So we have to let it go and let it be. So this person tried to scapegoat you. They sure did. They tried to keep you a hostage in your own mind. Let's see. You needed a shape to hold their shame. You were conveniently shaping. So this person was shaping you. You didn't realize that was what was happening to you. So this person was constantly doing stuff in the background because they wanted to help you a hostage. Oh, help you a hostage, keep you a hostage, and isolate you. The cell door is open. You stay because you've come to believe the captor's story about the outside world. So this person tried to trap you pretty much, and so they can have you isolated in their own world for personal gain. Ghosted, and then they ghost you. See, they ghosted you and left you behind because this person is an avoidance. They didn't have a corpse, they left a shape only you can see, and you keep setting a place for the table. So you release that table. Landmine. The battlefield was years ago but lost. Now you're living in the minefield of your own memory. So you had to self-reflect and you had to recover from these memories. That's the only way you're able to heal, and you have to acknowledge it, release it. These are very, you trash them because they're just garbage. Trash. What valued as a gift was someone else's discard empty box. So this person discarded you because they didn't value you, but because we put them on pedestal. At times this happened. This person was a meaningless relationship. We've all been there at some point. I was. The universe is indifferent. Your meaning is not found, it is built, and today bricks feel like sand. So you took your pain and you turn it into power. So even though someone had you feeling meaningless, you didn't result to their negative energy. You took that energy and you alchemize it and you build something positive and meaningful, not meaningless. Energy vampire. See, I told you they was draining your energy physically, mentally, and spiritually because they was trying to take from you. They don't take your time. They siphon your light. You leave every interaction feeling dimmer. So every time you interacted with this energy or these energies, they took something from you, but eventually you caught on and you had to let it be. Mirror. So you mirror something back to these energies when you move away, either this person or whoever. Reflected only what wanted to see. You fell in love with your own loneliness given form. So this person was a love bomber. They came in and they showed one way because they wanted to scapegoat you, sugarcoat. So this person sugarcoated who they really are. Coating is sweet. The payload is control. You were sick and they sold you a disease as a cure. So maybe you've been through some pain and some trauma and they tried to attach that energy through that wound. So that is why they tried to scapegoat you using that energy. If you take a look, this woman looks so beautiful. She looked polished. Look at the man's face. The husk. You fitted yourself into a costume. The costume stands and you wonder where you went. So we all went wrong sometimes. We went down the wrong path and sometimes we have to turn around and refocus and refix ourselves. Resource harvest. So this person try to harvest your energy for their own resources, but it's being returned to you. They took the timber and call it go. So this person took your time, your energy, and then they ghosted you because they was trying to harvest their own abundance from siphoning from you. The gaze. So you had to self-reflect it. You had to look in the mirror and you had to go within so you could release all this energy and call your power back. The monster was guard. The treasure was the door. It was blocking. So you had to open this door and you had to step through. I love these cards. These are different, so I'm trying to get some nice cards for you guys. Systematic neglect. The neglect is an oversight. It's a budget item. You're suffering the cost of business written off at advance. So this person tricked you. They make it seem like you guys was gonna have long-term stability, and they was gonna invest in you long-term, but this was a lie just to steal your energy and take off to invest in their own long-term security. Whitewash. They're not fixing the problem. They're painting over the mole and calling it a future wall. So this person really tricked you. We all been there at some given time in life at some point. All right, sorry guys. Rationalization. You built a cage, then painted a door on it. The masterpiece is story to tell about what's inside. So you have found your strength, and what you have used, you are using to overcome, and using your inner power, you're building something substantial, something that's gonna stand the test of time, something that's very solid, something for you. Numb. So you had to numb out that energy and remove that energy so you could alchemize and bring back yourself into balance. You didn't stop feeling. You built a dam. The reservoir is full, still dark water. The pressure is cracking the wall. So you realized it was cracked in this, so you had to remove yourself and start painting a picture of yourself, so where you rediscover yourself. The discarded. So this person discarded you because this person had a objective in mind. You keep sharing the story of your life over, ashamed of the previous chapter. There's no second draft, only accumulation. So this person discarded you. You might have went through some pain, some grief, some turmoil. You was feeling, you know, hurt. We all been through there, but you know, you have to let it go and let it drift by. Broken string. So this relationship was broken. It was just falling apart little by little. The music stopped, not with a crash but with a flinch. Now you're afraid to tune the rest. So now you're no longer looking back, you're just moving forward. Expendable. The role was always temporary. You value your function. The replacement is already on the shelf and called to ready. So this person already had someone in mind when they started drifting away from you, and you start feeling that energy. They had already had someone that they had in option for whatever various different reason to as your replacement scorekeeper. So this person was watching you. I don't know what they was watching. Love becomes a ledger. Every kindness is a loan. So whenever they give you something, it's a meaning because they're trying to take from you. So they come in and pretend that they're one way, but they have an objective in mind. See, this person has a negative persona. They was wearing a mask. You're not living a double life. You're performing a single life for two audience. So you was being good while this person was having you one way when they was doing this two ways. So futile. Your effort is the point. The failure is guarded. The dignity is any. So you choose push again and knowing this. So you had to carry your burden and your stress and you had to put it down. So you had to release that exhaustion so you could move forward, because there was no solution right here. You was trapped in between. Not every problem has a fix. So this one is unfixable. So you had to let it be. Entropy. All orders towards chaos and energy dispute. So this person was very chaotic. They had a very chaotic, conflicted, deceptive energy. Rust. Neglect is slow and it doesn't break things. So this person was being deceptive over a period. They was doing this slowly so you wouldn't feel it. So you'd be on this hamster wheel and maybe you would even realize that was what was going to. You're running a power machine. That means your worth is distant travel, going nowhere. So this person had you on a roller coaster. Rotten tooth. The smile is intact. The pain is private. Decay is structural and inventable. So you had to overcome this and you had to take a stand for yourself. They keep you comfortable in the trap. Every cushion is another inch down. So they try to keep you comfortable, to have you trapped, to have you restricted, because this person didn't see your worth. So they dispose you. You were designed version, not a lifetime. Obstacles in the future. So this person didn't see your value. So you had to let it go and you had to let it be so you could step forward and move forward. You won't drop it because it's worthless. They drop it because it's heavy. You need the hands to climb. So you had to recover yourself to move on so you could step on this new beginning and enter into a new journey. So you're starting to see in the smoke about this imposter energy that was wearing a mask towards you. Complexity is the point. So this person was very complex and this person was an imposter. The fear is not that you'll be found out. The fear is that you're right. So your intuition kicked in and you figured out that what they was doing, the dividend. So maybe this person got paid or got some form of finances to do something towards you. Your exhaustion is someone else's asset. So this person was physically taken away from you. Triangle. So maybe you was in a love triangle with this person, or this person tried to keep you trapped. A relationship at 2 cannot bear the weight of 3. The third point is always the sharpest. So you're the one that got stick. Boiling frog. The crisis isn't boiling point. It's 1,000 adjustments you have to tolerate to increase the heat. So you tolerated a lot in this situation until you figure it out what was going on. So you had to release this triangle so you could get out of this boiling point. Open source, like, subscribe.